Number 3, Josh Giddey.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Kobe White.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. Hunter's out there with Wade, and it's Allen in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Bulls, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's White, gets the three-pointer to fall.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Mitchell missing. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one's good, Hunter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Chicago shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Buzelis. One shot.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And slam dunk by Allen.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Over Allen. And it's Vucevic missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to see.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Hornets. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 2 points, that one goes. Buzelis has got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Giddey, and he drops it in from the low post.
A contested bucket by Josh Giddey, willing that one in the cup.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Mitchell. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Hunter. Puts up a three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Bulls have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, this is where he flourishes. Out in the open floor, Josh Giddey terrific at getting to the right spots.
The Cavaliers trailing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Tyson, a basket good off the assist from Allen.
What a look there from the big fella, Jarrett Allen. We've seen his playmaking make a big-time jump.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Giddey with it. 11 points last game. Vucevic finds Giddey. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Okoro passes to Giddey. Here's White. Drains the three-pointer. White's got his second bucket of the night.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. To the middle, stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Kept alive. Here's Tyson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it showed.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Now, here's Garland. Last game, 26 points. Offline with his three. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Vucevic, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, Vucevic understands that the mid-range is a part of his game that he can go to at any point.
Outside Garland. Good on the triple.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Lonzo Ball. Also Mitchell out there. Sam Merrill out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Tyson in at the 4 spot. Jones, no luck. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Smith against Ball. Driving inside. Good tee by Williams.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hey, Doris, were you surprised by the success the Cavaliers had last season?
Well, Kev, I certainly expected them to be a terrific basketball team, but that win total was completely striking. But that's the unforgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate.
Ball against Jones. Here's Tyson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Kevin, back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Outside ball. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls with the lead. Dosunmu up top. Kicks it out to Jones. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Cavaliers. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. Of course, Chicago. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, the position they're in would be considered a success for most teams. But let's face it, they're not most teams. For them, any place other than first is a disappointment.
Especially since they were in the top spot earlier this season. I'm sure they thought they'd be there all year, but now they've got some ground to make up.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. Buzelis is second.
He's been a factor on the inside. An impressive stretch for him defensively.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Tomlin. The three from Garland. Hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 6 points.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Pass to Buzelis. Shoots over Bryant. Buzelis' shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 1. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Williams. Now Dosunmu. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Okoro's shot is off. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Ball kicks to Bryant. Here's Tomlin. To the paint. Here's Tyson. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Vucevic check in for the Bulls. Light comes in for Dosunmu. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Giddey surveying the D. And he lays it straight in. 6 points for him.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8" but plays like a small point guard.
Bulls trail by 4. It's White on the wing. Three-pointer. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside ball. Pass to Allen. For the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Garland left side. And the shot goes in. Garland's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
1:11 left in the second quarter. Outside, White. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got 14.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to Tyson. Ball with a wide-open look. No good with the triple.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Okoro finds Vucevic to the wing right side. Takes a 3. And it's White missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Tyson. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. For Chicago, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Vucevic, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Yep, it counts. Tyson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from Rocket Fun.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Chicago trailing here. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
White on the wing along with Okoro. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Vucevic setting the pick for Okoro. And Vucevic throws it down.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Here's Garland. 11 points in the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside, White. Here's Okoro. Hasn't made one yet. Bulls moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Down low. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Bulls are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Vucevic throws it down.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hunter kicks to Wade. There's Garland. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
The Bulls shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Giddey the pass to White. And here is Okoro. To the inside. And it's Vucevic missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Inside. Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting, not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Kevin?
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Garland for 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, guys love to score. But the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Bulls trail by 6. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Nailed from three-point land.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
To the inside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pass to Giddey. It's White on the wing. Clock at 6. Picked by Vucevic. Fires from deep. And the Bulls another 3.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Tyson with the bucket.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Over in the corner, White. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists now in the game. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson, Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams comes in for Vucevic, and Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Okoro. Here's White. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. The drive by Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside, White. There's 47 seconds left to play in the... Good! Another from 3.
And he's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. For 3, Mitchell. Gonzalez grabs the board. Back to Okoro. Williams kicks to Jones for the lead. And White, the bucket on the assist from Jones. White's got 38 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And finish off by Bryant.
Solid. Just no messing around there. Got to the rack. Punched.
Beautiful jam. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bulls lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Mitchell. He's out there with ball. And it's Tomlin in at the power forward. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Cavaliers trailing. And here is ball. Pass to Tyson. There's a screen by Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Well, just showing great agility in the pick and roll. Thomas Bryant just being decisive right now.
The Bulls shooting impressively throughout at 62%. On the wing, Dosunmu kicks it out to Jones. 6 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Bryant. Chicago needs to get off a shot here, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Tyson. Now, here's Mitchell. Off target with his 3. Williams finds Dosunmu. Drops in the layup for 2. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Ball. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Garland against Jones. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Launches it. Garland, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams passes to Giddey. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned, outstanding contest, and Josh Giddey says, I don't care, I'm scoring anyway.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Merrill. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Here's Dosunmu. Hands it from downtown. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now Jones. Giddey with it. Stolen away. Merrill with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Garland. Down it goes for three.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Okoro comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. The Bulls leading by 6. White outside. Now Giddey. Here's White. Takes the three. Good. Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier. Now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Here's Vucevic, stolen by Allen, and they're on the break. Mitchell against White. Can't get it to go.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
1:29 left to play here in the fourth. Vucevic setting the bid for White. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Allen inside. The Cavaliers trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now White shoots the three. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 4 teammate threes has been passed here this evening.
Wade feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Mitchell. Light covering. Does not go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
The shot is good! And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. He got it right before the clock ran out. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kobe White.